What's up, guys? Magna here, back in with another video. I'm gonna try to make this one short and sweet here. I just want to talk about my expectations with the game, and how I hope it gets me back into the groove of more open world gacha games. So, just for a little background information, I've tried playing Genshin 3 times. All right, when first release, when Aloy came out, and then recently when Novelette came out. Okay. Um, I've made 3 different new accounts for each one. All right, tried free to play on the last attempt. I got as far as, God, I don't know Genshin that much, but the second area, I was starting the Geo quest. I had no Valet. I pulled him on my first multi, and I just got bored. Right, I got bored with how slow exploration was. I got bored with how simple combat got. The story itself, I felt like it was bogged down by too much filler. It bored me. Like, the first part of its story was good. I enjoyed it. And then as getting into the second part, the Geo story, I was just like, okay, this is cool. And then it had me travel all the way across the map to continue it. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy for how big a game this is and how slow traveling is. I got sick of waiting for that stamina bar to regen. I mean, I was just like, okay, cool. I guess I'm just gonna be slow walking it for a minute and then fast and slow, and then I'm gonna climb up with this instead of going around. And it got tedious. It got extremely tedious for me. And this is kind of the progression through every single attempt. The first one, obviously, it was a slower leveling. It just came out, but even that third attempt, and then Raiden May came out, right? I think that's what we call her in Genshin. You know who I'm talking about, if not. But I went to go pull her. I'm like, oh, you know what? This is it. You guys had me stuck with Novelette. He got me into the game. I get Raiden Mai or whatever, and I'm gonna have a little bit more of a structured team. Because at that point, right, I was pulling on banners. I couldn't level them up though. All the materials were like locked behind a different part of the game that I haven't gone to yet, right? And there was nothing I could do about it. In Mizzou, I think it was. And I had to progress through the story to get these guys up enough, but most of my characters needed that material. So I was kind of in a locked position where I can't really level up my characters as much as I want to. So I'm like, okay, let me get Raiden May. She'll be good for Novelette, my main team. Cool. Pulled on her, lost at 50-50, and I fell into the hole of, let me go buy some Primo Gems. I want her. And I pulled her. And I got her. And immediately regretted it. I'm just like, why am I spending money on this game right now? And I'm hoping Wuthering Waves fix that, right? The combat selection, the options that you have during combat, it seems more immersive, right? The parry system, the dodging, you have your relics. I can't remember what they're called right now, being able to give you like an additional move set. You have aerial combos. It just seems like there's a lot more thinking involved with the combat itself. There's no stamina when it comes to running. If you do use stamina, it's going to be running up walls or climbing up walls. Great, awesome. I do hear gliding's a little slow. I can deal with that, right? I can deal with a little slow glide. But overall, I feel like Wuthering Waves is going to give me the satisfaction of playing the game, enjoying exploration, especially with that the shiny system they have, right, for the monsters. I love that. I'm all for that. That gives me a reason to grind in the overworld. All right, and I'm down for that. The end game content, from what I've seen, looks amazing. All right, it's going to give me something to kind of aim for and exceed every single time. And the story, haven't looked too much into the story because I want to keep myself spoiler free. But the fact that they went and redid 90% of the story because of the complaints of the consumer, that's amazing. That's listening to feedback and improving. Kuro Games, I've always heard, is a great company. They make great games. Their marketing sucks, all right, with a example of Punishing Grey Raven. But it seems like they're really pushing Wuthering Waves, all right? They learned from their mistake. They're creating a great product. They're listening to feedback immensely, all right? And they're willing to change things to satisfy us. And that's what it's all about. As long as they're pretty generous with their rewards and anything else, which it looks like they're going to be. I mean, you have the 5-star, not 5-star, you have the weapon banner being a guarantee that you can switch off and change. That's awesome. I hate losing those weapon banners, all right? I can't tell you how many times in Honkai Star Rail I lost that 70-30 and I was pissed. Like, really? We're going to lose a 70-30? I can understand a 50-50, but a 70-30? Man, I do not need Claire's Lycone anymore. But I am looking forward to this game. I can't wait to jump in it with you guys. I'm going to be streaming it Thursday, May 24th around 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to try to stay consistent with streaming it. Maybe every other day, maybe every day. We'll see how much energy I have and how much it grabs me. But I do have high expectations for this game. I want this game to provide me the level of satisfaction Genshin couldn't. Keep me engaged, kind of like how Honkai Star Rail has, right? Give me a good story, fun gameplay, cool character designs, all right? I want you to fix the traveling expectations of going in the overworld, again to point A and point B, right? You make it faster if we need to, whatever. Give me a motorcycle. I don't care. Legend of Zelda this shit. All right, I want to be able to zoom past these guys, run them over, and get to my next waypoint. The grinding aspect seems amazing. All right, it gives you a reason to kind of look out for the rare specimens out there and grind every day. We'll see how it goes, but so far it's looking like a home run. And hopefully Genshin gets on their toes and starts making some improvements here, because I'm sure if there's other people like me who got sick of Genshin and just couldn't get into it, they're going to be switching over to this game here very shortly. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Good luck on your polls. Come Wuthering Waves if you don't see me until then. You take care now. I'll catch you later.